I'm a native Arizonan. We're rare. They do exist. And I'll tell you what, most rural Arizonans have the same thing in mind, and that's they really, really don't like everything being controlled by Phoenix. And quite honestly, my decision to run for the state legislature has everything to do with I'm just fed up with Phoenix. You can't keep taking federal money, can't keep waiting for that money to run out and then answer the questions, how are you going to continue to pay for this afterwards, and just add it to the list of things that we're going to do. You can't do that. We should have learned our lesson during that Great Recession, and we didn't. We're right back again. We said, okay, we're going to take the federal government's money for Medicaid for 3 years with absolutely, positively, unequivocally no plan on what we're going to do after the federal government decides that they're not going to give us any more money. That's ludicrous. Hence, instead of running for re-election to the city council again, I chose to run for this office because I'm tired of fighting Phoenix from up here. I have been down to the legislature at least one time every year since 2003. When I first got elected, we actually had a good working relationship with the legislature because things were going pretty good. In other words, we had an opportunity to go down to Phoenix to fight for what we needed to fight in. Once the recession started to hit, it became an adversarial relationship with cities, towns, and counties because you had to fight for HERF funds, you had to fight for SLIF funds, and you lost every single time. I've been to the legislature, I've testified in committees, we've dealt with everything from water to taxes to tax collection. You name it, we've been down to the when I say we, me and other members of the city council, we've blanketed legislators, we've met with legislators. The reason I tell you that is extremely important as one voice out of 60 to build coalitions. I first got into politics in 2003 because I needed to build coalitions. Bullhead City is right next door to Laughlin, Nevada, yet Laughlin, Nevada has no idea what's going on in Bullhead City, and Bullhead City had no idea what was going on in Laughlin. But whatever happens in Laughlin affects Bullhead City and vice versa. I worked at a television station that broadcast to both sides of the river. I did a lot of reporting, and I just wanted to go, this has already been tried in Laughlin. This has already been tried in Bullhead City. It didn't work. And you're going to do it again. So I got the sides together, and we formed a coalition. In this last year, the Laughlin Chamber of Commerce awarded me the 2013 Spirit of the Colorado Award because I promoted business and prosperity on both sides of the Colorado River. That's the kind of coalitions you need to build. We have coalitions that we have to build at the legislature. We have to work with other conservative Republicans to defeat non-Republican values, whether they're from moderate Republicans, rhinos as you like to call them, or Democrats, because the Democrats are really good at sticking together. So we already have that faction to overcome because they have Democrats, they've never met anybody else's money they can't spend. Okay? And they will spend it because it's not theirs. So we have to build coalitions with people who are like-minded with us. How else do you do that? You just heard that I'm from Globe, Miami, Claypool, Tucson, Payson. I worked in all those places. Plus, as a district manager for Domino's Pizza, by the way, do you remember when Domino's Pizza closed the doors here in Kingman? I was with the franchisee that actually reopened that store, and it's still going strong today. I know what it's like to run businesses because Domino's Pizza, while it's a great national franchise name, but they're owned by individual franchisees that have to make money to continue to stay in business. So we thank you for eating all the pizza. Okay? If it wasn't for you, we couldn't stay in business. But can I tell you, when you run 6 different Domino's Pizza stores in 6 different towns that have 6 different types of regulations, and they're not all the same, it gets to really be a lot more burdensome. There was differences in Kingman, Bullhead. It was a wreck. It was very difficult. And if we're going to move forward as a state, we need to clear government out of the way. I want to go down to Phoenix to just get the state government out of the way. That's the problem. The state government wants to be in the way. That's my platform.
We are going to go to questions.